guys, so it's the start of July, which means it's officially summer. So today I'm going to be talking about all the books I plan on reading throughout July, August, and September. I'm actually reading three books at the same time right now, which is why I haven't really done a book review in a while. So I'm sorry about that, but all three books are kind of hefty. So right now I am reading The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. As you can see, this is a chunky book. Very, very chunky, very, very long, really epic. I'm about, how am I? About 800 pages into it. And it's pretty good so far, though I'm very confused because there's a lot of characters. Um, the magic system, I think, is really confusing. Like, just the phrases they do, like, I don't know, just it's hard to tell what's going on at any certain time because the plot is so confusing. I think they make up for that though. He makes up for that though with like the very likable characters. I really like, Kaladin and Shallan. Dalinar, I'm okay with. I like him, but I don't really love him. And Adolin is kind of a little punk. Um, but as for the book itself, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. I kind of wish I like took more notes when reading it because I feel like I'm like studying for an exam while reading this book. It's not exactly a book that like relaxes me. It just kind of confuses me. So far not enjoying it as much as Mistborn, but that might change by the end of the book. Because with Brandon Sanderson books, usually they pick up towards the end. I wish instead of like making one big review that I'd stop after each part and then make a small review of each part of the book because this book is divided into five parts. I think that would have made more sense instead of like because this has been taking me like 2 months to read so far. I started this book in April and it's July and I'm still reading it. So I kind of wish I did that. In my defense, though, it basically is like the size of full normal sized books. So I'm just kind of hopelessly confused when it comes to this book as to who everybody is and what they're doing and why they're doing it and what the magic is. So I might skim through it again to try to get everything right. Maybe look up some stuff that I missed the first time. But I am enjoying it though. I'm just kind of along for the ride. I'm trying not to analyze it too hard, or else my brain stops working. But after I finish, yeah, I'll probably finish this in July because I do only have about 200 pages left. So I'll probably finish that mid-July. Um, then after that, I'll start the Alloy of Law, which is book four of Mistborn. I think Mistborn's a lot easier to understand in the Stormlight Archive. It seems like there's not too much going on or confuses me. So hopefully the Alloy of Law is like that. Now this is the beginning of Era 2 of Mistborn, which I don't really know much about. The Wax and Rain series, if you will. Um, I don't know much about it besides the fact that it takes place a few hundred years after the Hero of Ages, and one of the characters' names is Rax, and the other one's name is Rain. Or maybe this one is Rax, and this one is Rain. I have no idea. Well, hopefully I enjoy that. Expect a review on this towards the end of July. After I finish that, I'll read The Worlds of Radiant, which is the second book in the Stormlight Archive. Hopefully it's as good as the first book, if not better, and maybe I'll actually understand what's going on in this one. Hopefully. Um, like I said, the Stormlight Archive books are very complicated, and I feel like I'm studying for a history exam whenever I read one of these. So hopefully I enjoy that one. It looks like it's even longer than the first one. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased, but it's definitely around the same page count, I'm guessing. So since that's also very long, expect a review on that. Maybe not until October, because it probably would take me a long time to read that as well. As for Harry Potter, I plan on reading book three, The Prisoner of Azkaban, which is a really good one. It's kind of when the series gets a little bit darker, so I think I'll read that in between like those big ass Cosmere books. Um, something a little bit more light on my brain, something that doesn't challenge me that much, because I like to be challenged, but I think those Stormlight books are a little bit too challenging for my stupid little brain. So expect a review of this one sometime in August. Also almost done with Those Who Leave and Those Who Stay, which is book 3 in the Neapolitan novels by Elena Ferrante, all of My Brilliant Friend novels. I'm really enjoying this one. There's a lot of twists and turns I didn't see coming, and it's moving by so fast. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm almost done with this book. So much has happened. Like, I don't know. It still feels like the beginning of a book because it's just so much has happened, which is why it was a book full to wrap things up. But yeah, really strong novel as well as the first two. So expect a review on that also sometime in July because I am almost done with it. I also just started Fire and Blood, which is a history book, a fake history book about the Targaryens, from A Song of Ice and Fire, written by Maria and George R. Martin. I started reading this because I really like the House of the Dragon TV show, and I kind of want to see like what it is in book form. So yeah, as you can see, I just started and I'm only a couple pages in, so hopefully I enjoy it. It's kind of early to tell if I like it or not, but yeah, expect a review on that sometime after I finish it, whenever I finish it. I don't know. That's the kind of book I'm kind of taking my time with, because it's a history book, and normally I prefer things in like prose, but whatever. I am also planning on reading Suki Alone, which is a Avatar: The Last Airbender comic book. Probably won't make a video on this because it's not that long. So I don't know if I really enjoy it. I'll make a video. If not, then I won't. I guess you guys will find out. As for movies, I'm planning on seeing Horizon Chapter 1, which is the new movie series by Kevin Costner. Hopefully that's good. I've heard mixed reviews, but hopefully I enjoy it. If it's as good as like Dances with Wolves, which is another Kevin Costner western he directed. So I'll probably not try not to keep it to that standard because that movie is amazing. But hopefully this movie's good in its own right. I'll also be reviewing The Lion King, the original Lion King, because that's coming back to theaters for its 30th anniversary. There's also Ponyo, the Miyazaki movie, which I never got the chance to watch, but it's coming back in August. I'll also be watching Rear Window again, because that's coming back to movie theaters, so I might do a review on that. So, yeah, a lot of movies coming up. I don't think I'll see Deadpool meets Wolverine, because I'm kind of just burned out on Marvel. So, I might see it, I might not. I don't know. So TV, I'm watching a lot of TV right now. The Boys season 4 is pretty good so far. I'm uploading reviews on that every week whenever a new episode comes out. House of the Dragon season 2 has also been pretty good. Uh, I I did a review of every episode of season 1 when that aired, but I'm not going to be doing that with this season because it's just like between the boys and Doctor Who reviews. I don't want to add another weekly review series. It just seems like a lot. So I'm just gonna wait till the end of season 2 and then make a review, kind of summarizing my favorite parts of that. So far, yeah, I am really enjoying it. I'm also watching season 11 of One Piece, which is the Sabadi Arpeggio saga, or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm enjoying it. Though I'm watching the One Piece version, which cuts out all the filler. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Kind of started off slow, but I'm towards the middle of the arc now, and it's really amping up, which I feel like a lot of these One Piece seasons do. Off slow and let you like they build the characters in the setting, and then they have this like really climactic moment and satisfying conclusion. So I'm starting to notice a pattern with One Piece seasons in that regard. I'm also watching the Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes series starring Jeremy Brett, which is the fourth season of his show, and last season, unfortunately, because he died a couple years after that came out. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I really like his portrayal of Holmes, and the Watson, whoever plays Watson, does a really good job as well. Ethan Haldrick or something like that. They adapt the novels faithfully, or the short stories faithfully, but sometimes I think they drag on a little too long. Like some of these do not need to be as long as they are. Like it could have been a half hour so instead of a 50-minute show, but whatever. I've also been, I'm still keeping up with South Park. I'm on season 13 out of 26. Being on season 13 of any show would seem like I'm not towards the end, but I'm like not even halfway through, so it's probably gonna take me a while. But I'm watching South Park not in hopes of like trying to catch up before the new season. I'm just doing it, for fun when there's no other TV to watch. But clearly, I have a lot of TV to watch, so I just kind of keep that in my rotation between that and One Piece. Also, I'm planning on watching season 4 of Demon Slayer, which I haven't seen any of it yet. I probably won't make a video because I feel like whenever I make a video about anime, it overshadows the other videos on my channel. So I don't want to become like an anime channel because I watch a few anime, but not a huge anime fan, so I don't really want to like become known as the anime guy. But yeah, hopefully season 4 is as good as the first three. I'm doing reviews of every episode of Matt Smith's era of Doctor Who as well. So right now I'm on season 6. So expect to review that every Wednesday and Monday for season 6 part A, and then maybe in a few months I'll do season 6 part B. I'm watching season 7 of House with my mom right now, and it's really good. Um, but yeah, that remains consistent with every season. There hasn't really been like a bad season. There's been a couple episodes that are not as good as the other ones, but I can't even think of an episode where I saw it and I was like, wow, I hated this. Like, House is probably one of the most consistent shows, which is funny because they have like 22 episodes a season, which is is known for not being a consistent model for TV. But for some reason, House gets away with it. Also watching the uh, original Doctor Who, the black and white era, the Hartnell episodes and the Troughton episodes. So expect a video on that every Thursday. I'm currently on season 3, and you know, really enjoying the classic era. I feel like it doesn't appeal to everybody, but I don't know. Just give it a shot if you like the modern era. Just try to remember like TV was a very different landscape back then, so some of the pacing and effects might not be up to par with today's standards, but I think a lot of it holds up really well if you just disregard the black and whiteness and kind of try to remain open minded. I don't know. I like the black and white era of Doctor Who. So yeah, that is everything I'm reading or watching or planning on reading, planning on watching throughout the summer season. A lot of books and TV though, so it's gonna be a fun season. Uh, Tell me down below what you guys are reading or watching or planning on reading or planning on watching, and we could start discussing it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace.